Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live with another transmission and download of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. Glad everybody's here tonight, and hopefully we'll mix it up for you and have some fun. Gosh, wherever you are, we hope everything's going your way. And stay tuned for more exciting stuff coming up. We do have the new audio MP3, and it's all about youth and vitality. So definitely catch that as well. It's out now, and you can always find out more at jimmymackhealing.com. You can sign up for our weekly newsletter. It's got in there, of course, affirmations and audio downloads, video, and all kinds of different things, even some comics. So folks get a kick out of it, and we send that out every week. So at least we'll keep you informed of what we're doing, the radio schedule, and what's going on. There's a lot of different shows and things coming up I am going to be on, so we're excited about that. The end of the month, of course, is Soul Talk with Patty Malik. That's always a really, really good show. This Thursday, I'm going to be on Alara Canfield's show. It's Awaken to Happiness Now. It's the summer-autumn 2019, and you can find out more about that, of course. You can click on her link. It's alara.at/show. Lots of folks on that one, of course, not just me, but a lot of different things like that. Summit's coming about, and I love all those, and gosh, this is our way of giving back. Also, at the end of September, I will be on Darius's show. That's a real well-known one, too, and I think his following is 250 or 300,000 folks. So kind of cool to broadcast out to that many people and keep it stirred up. And again, it's all about service and being of service. So that's really what we got going on. Lots of folks on the call tonight. Gosh, if you're on the URL, you're free to listen. If you want to call in and ask a live question, it's 713-955-0594. By all means, be sure to press 1. And we take the calls as they come about, of course. And every week we try and mix things up for you and bring about some new guests. We're excited about tonight's guest, and I'll introduce her in a second. Just want to remind everybody that if you do want a healing or a message from Spirit, by all means, let's try and narrow it down to one thing. That's always helpful. A lot of folks will go, well, I don't know, just read me. But, the more direct I think you can be, and the more specific, you have a much higher probability of probably getting a better answer to what's going on. So narrow it down to health, relationships, work, job, career. What's really going on in your life? What's that one question you'd really like to have a great answer for? And if you got choices, let us know what those choices are too. And I think that makes for a better show, and also you'll hang up and be a lot more happy instead of wondering what happened and having to listen to the replay. Also, any healings we do tonight, keep in mind, if you do hear the sound of my voice now or in the future, that sort of healing even tonight will help you as well. So even if you're on the line or you hear it now or in the future and I work on somebody's eyes and you go, gosh, I got an eye issue, it's bound to be some healing in it for you. It is very profound, mystical, magical, and fun. So we like to keep it stirred up, and that's part of it. So tonight's special guest is Reverend Dr. Kimberly Marooney. She was blessed with the ability to experience direct personal contact with God and the angels, and spiritual beings. She was the first person in the world to earn a master's degree in angelology and a doctorate in spiritual psychology. Many of the best-known angel experts have sought to learn from her, including Doreen Virtue. Kimberly skillfully combines her 40 years' experience as a mystic with her education to guide people into profound, life-changing angel encounters. By following inner guidance, This gifted mystic has authored a dozen books, including the best-selling Angel Blessings Cards, and founded the Angel Ministry. Most recently, Kimberly was appointed the president of Gateway University, a school for the study of higher consciousness. You can certainly find out more at KimberlyMarooney.com. It's KimberlyMarooney.com. How are you tonight, love? Good to have you on the show.
Oh, wonderful, Jimmy. I am absolutely delighted to be here. I love coming on your show.
Oh, we love having you, honey. The phone lines always melt down, so that's a good sign. People love angels. They love all this stuff going on. And, gosh, in this day and age with everything going on, we need as much upliftment as we can get. And every day I'm hit with, Jimmy, what does it mean? I see 222 all the time, or I see 333 twice a day. It's like, there's a little deeper meaning in everything, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. How have you been? What's been going on? I know you travel a lot, too.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I have a new book coming out that I'm very excited about. It's called The Little Book of Angel Healing. It's coming out September 1st. And my agent has seen the preview copy, but I'm still waiting for mine, so I'm excited about that.
Oh,
and
good.
Our listeners can find out more about it by going to angelhealingfirstaid.com. So angelhealing first spelled out firstaid.com, and I've got some free gifts there. So for just jumping right off, go check it out.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I know you've got your personal website too. I mentioned that. Mm-hmm. What is the best way to get a hold of you, honey, if they want to go deeper and have other readings, of course?
The best way is at KimberlyMarooney.com.
Okay.
My email is on there. My phone number, everything's on there.
Oh, good. That's perfect.
They can schedule a reading. People can schedule a reading with me from KimberlyMarooney.com.
Love that. Well, that's the best way to go. Well, I'm excited about your new book. That's a great thing. Comes out, I'm assuming, in the paperback, also ebook, downloadable, that sort of thing?
Yes, it's coming out in the paperback, and my agent tells me it's beautiful. It has French flaps, which means that there are these beautiful little flaps, that tuck in on the front and the back that you could use for a page marker or however you want to do it. She says it looks beautiful. And
love that.
It is a little book. I'm very excited about it because it connects in with Hampton Roads' Little Book series, and I'm very honored to be a member now of this Little Book series. There are some other fabulous authors in there.
Oh, that is amazing. Hey, when you said that, I'm thinking they're little angel wing flaps. That's what you need to call them.
Oh, that's it. Angel wing flaps. That's it.
Right?
Yeah, forget the French flaps part. It's angel wing flaps. That's it.
Angel wing flaps. Do you love it? I want full credit. That. You can tell them Jimmy Mack came up with that one.
Yeah,
what a dream.
Yeah.
Good for you. That's fantastic, honey. Well, we'll grab some callers. We'll mix things up.
Excellent.
Awesome. 510, you're the first one up. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Cecilia. I'm currently in Lakewood, California.
How are you tonight?
Really good. And my question is, I've been traveling, following spirit for 10 years now, and I'm retirement age, and I feel led to go to Florida next, and I was wondering if the angels have anything to say about whether or not that's going to be a permanent place where I'll put down roots.
Oh, what a good question.
What do they have in store?
What a good question. So it's a very good move for you. The angel of love says, yes, heck yes, this is going to bring you lots of love. Do you have family there?
No.
Well, the angel of love says it's going to bring you love to move there. She's encouraging you, and you will have, you will just find lots of loving support there that comes from surprising situations. So the angels are saying, yes, yes, do it.
Thank you so much.
Love
I'm trying
that.
to see if there's any other messages for you. Yeah. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, where are you looking at moving to, honey? I'm in Florida, so.
Sarasota area.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful there.
I've just been traveling the world, but that particular area seems to be where I feel intuitively guided to go next.
Okay. And you've been there already?
I've been there once for about a week, but
Okay.
I don't know the area.
Yeah, so you know where St. Armand's Circle is and all that. It's gorgeous there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, beautiful. That's a great place. So, yeah, good luck with all that. That's, should be a good situation, so hopefully.
That feels like a permanent move for you to answer that question.
Thank you.
Such as permanent is.
Right.
Yes, that's true. That's true. If it's longer than a year, that feels permanent to me.
Yes, that would be longer than a year. That's a big yes on longer than a year.
Okay.
Love it.
Thank you.
It feels the angels are saying that there's a community there for you to connect with, a community that will help you to feel loved and supported. That's where that love is coming in.
Okay.
And that you will enjoy it there.
Beautiful.
That's really good. We have part of our show, of course, there's about a dozen folks with radio shows that are in our channel, thankfully, with Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman. And Carolyn Carey is called the Psychic of Sarasota. So that's somebody you want to look up if you move down that way. Yeah. Carolyn Carey. And she's got her own channel. And, honey, she's got shows all the time down there, and there's a mystical, magical little church down there, and they have different shows where there's like ridiculous amounts of readers and healers and, really cool stuff. So winter, spring, summer, fall going on. So you might, and that might help you find your tribe as well if you get down that far, okay?
Yes, I will certainly check her out.
Awesome.
And how can I
and if you need... you can email me. Yeah, just email me, info@jimmymackhealing.com. I'll send you a link of tonight's show, honey, and I'll send you all Carolyn's information as well.
Thank you so much.
Okay. We're glad you called in. Safe travels.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Bye for now. 985 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Virginia, and I'm in Louisiana.
Hi, Virginia. Hi, how are you tonight, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fabulous. Thanks for even asking. Gosh, did you have a question for Kimberly Marooney?
Yes. I also have a question about moving, like selling my home and moving from the city that I'm in into the country and being in community living with some family and friends. If that might happen the next few years or whatever information she has on that for me.
That feels like a really good thing. I get a strong yes on that. Let's see what the angels have to say.
Okay.
So the angels have to say that it will be a blessing, a benediction to be with family and friends in community, and that it will be an experience of grace for you. Life will be much gentler and sweeter and easier in the country and in the supportive community. So the angels are saying, yes, do it.
Is there a timeline on that?
Time frame. Hold on, let me check here. Let's see. 2 years? Does that feel about right?
2 years? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right, because I'm waiting now for, my daughter is pregnant with twins right now, so it'd probably be after all of that. So that would be good after she's finished with getting the babies to about a year old. So that would be great.
Oh, wonderful!
Love it.
Yeah, babies. Mm-hmm. Oh, babies. Yeah, got to be around for the babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels good. I think that might be January, February, like spring of 2021, just so you know, honey. So that's how it shows up. So when we say 2 years, it may not be a full 2 years, but certainly, 2019 will be over with before you know it, and then 2020 and about spring of 2021 is when I'm getting hits on. That's the possibility of you looking at it much harder and talking about it much more. But, of course, you're going to have to put all your ducks in a row, as they say, and sell the place you're in, and a lot of little things like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds
beautiful.
There you go. Yeah.
great.
Beautiful.
Thanks for calling in tonight.
Thanks for the call,
Appreciate
Virginia.
listening to the show.
Oh, thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great night, honey. 917's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hi. My name is Nidhi, and I'm calling from New York.
I didn't catch the name. What's your name?
Nidhi.
Can you spell that for me?
It's Nidhi.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. New York. How fabulous.
Yeah.
Did you have a question?
Yes, I did. I see angel numbers a lot, too. My mom died at 22, and I do many things, but the spiritual arts is my forte. I've been a yoga teacher for 30 years. I do energy healing. I work with crystals. I create aromatherapy. I do all these things. And I'm determined to have financial flow this year and release all my debts. And I just wanted to know what was the quickest way, or is there any insight from the angel?
So the quickest way is joy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, joy.
Yeah,
so joy brings miracles. When you are in joy in your heart, miracles can happen. And when you're worried about stuff, when you're worried about money, when you're worrying about bills and debt, miracles we're not open to receive. So it's having that joy in your heart that is the most important thing. So you could be doing all the right things, but if you're stressed out and worried, you won't get a good result. Whereas if you can manage to step away from anxiety and fear and find true joy in your heart and love for the people that you're working with, love and passion for what you're doing, and really focus on that, then the actions that you're taking will be fruitful and multiply. So the angels have a lot to share with you on this. The angel of illumination is saying yes. So if every day, if you ask, in the morning you do your meditation and you ask, what is it for me today? What do I need to do today in order to have good financial flow? And you listen and then do that, it will help. So the angels are saying that when you listen like that, you will receive a blessing, a benediction, and then you must follow up with action immediately. So as soon as you know what you're supposed to do, find that joy in your heart and do it immediately. If you wait, the burden can come in, and the heaviness, and the joy just kind of slips away. So you want to act instantly when you're inspired and filled with the light and filled with the blessing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, actually, one of my blends is called joy. So, and this one of my affirmations is I am in flow and fun. I just want to, because I do believe life should be fun. And I like to do that. I just did a goddess weekend, and we had so much joy. It was so much fun to do it. So I led it. I taught it. Yeah, it just paid my mortgage, but I just feel like I want to do more of that.
Excellent. Well, that's a good start. Yeah, do more.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Do more.
Thanks for calling in, honey. Appreciate it. Gosh. That's a profound statement, too. Yeah, it's very profound, and people have to realize, too, there always are love, love, love. But once you get past love, you reach that level of joy. So I'm glad you're bringing that up, because to me, that's even higher. It's almost like the afterburner of love. You wind up in that joy space, and it's like so exuberant, so awesome. So, folks, that's not just a message for New York tonight. Y'all need to put that into practice, too, and just realize that. And you hit that level of autopilot, and you're just not paying attention to anything else, and somehow things are miraculously resolved and work out in your favor. So that's a great place to be in. So I'm glad you brought that up. I love it. It's a vibration, definitely. Thank you for that. 250 is our next caller.
Hi, it's Jackie Searchy calling from Kelowna, British Columbia. How are you tonight?
Jackie,
Well, we're doing
hello.
My little friend, Angel. I'm so happy you're on that show tonight.
Oh, thank you. What's going on with you, Jackie?
Well, I just want you to know, and you probably know, pardon me, I've been in Kelowna 4 years, coming from Ontario, working in a high-profile jobs, 150 to 200,000 a year, and I haven't been. I must have applied for 200 jobs in this city since I got here and never got a job. And I have been scammed with online marketing. So what I decided to do, I just started it today, and I'm doing all the research on how to help and support and educate seniors related to Google Play cards, online cards. The scamming here with these cards is there's seniors all over the place being scammed. So I thought if I raised money for that, I could advertise on TV and I could advertise in the newspaper. I'm a therapist by trade and an addiction counselor. I could help these seniors before they spend their money, I hope. And I just wonder what you think of that idea of starting a business to do that, to help seniors.
Well, my parents, my elderly parents, who are innocent, received a phone call about 2 years ago, and a scammer wheedled $1,800 out of them with the story that their nephew was in jail and needed help to get out of jail.
Mm-hmm. I've got one here. One lady lost $250,000. She has to sell her house to pay her debts. Another one I took out of the paper. I'm just starting to save articles. It's here, 40 kilometers from here. He was scammed $6,000.
So vulnerability, the angel of vulnerability, is helping you tap into this vulnerable group of people and to change the way they look at the world, not to help them, not to encourage a fearful perspective, but an informed perspective. So they are not so innocent to the way the scammers work. So the only concern I have is, would they be willing to pay you for the program? Would they be willing to pay you for the counsel? And so we don't.
What I did start was a GoFundMe page. So I thought if I get the money for GoFundMe, all I want to do is advertise with it. That's what I'll use it for, right?
Excellent, because you don't know that you're vulnerable until it's too late. And you don't think, I don't need that, before you get scammed, and then you get scammed. I was scammed for a massive amount of money. I don't even want to say how much money it was. And so that's an area that's dear to my heart. But I never, before I got scammed, I never would have even thought about it.
Well, you or me either.
Yeah. So the angels are saying, bring a change to this industry, bring a change to this field in this vulnerable population. Help to protect them with information.
Oh, thank you. I really feel strongly about this.
Love that.
Well, beautiful.
Here's the other thing, too, that comes through, just so you know, honey. You almost want to have a little Facebook, blog, site, whatever, top 10 scams of the elderly, something like that with high visibility. And so, one link might include, obviously, the IRS scam. The second one is get my cousin out of jail scam, and so forth and so on, okay? And that, I think, would really raise your visibility, too. Just list the top 10 ones, according to whatever. And I'm sure you can Google what those are. There'll be listings there and links. So it almost feels like a resource page. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's perfect. Fantastic. Thank you.
That's huge for you. It needs to be a resource, and it needs to be really simple and just one sentence for each little scammy thing. And that would help you raise the visibility of it. That way, if they read it, or the IRS or the get my cousin out of jail free card or whatever it might be, you're going to want to really keep up with it, because lots of things like that happen all the time. So pretty amazing.
For sure. I am so grateful to be on this call, and you took my call tonight. So God bless both of you, and blessings.
Oh,
blessings,
you too.
Blessings.
Jackie, I'm seeing all kinds of visions. This is a big yes. I'm seeing all kinds of visions. I see you writing for local newspapers, for the senior papers. I see you doing interviews and doing classes at different places where seniors congregate. So I think you're onto something really important there. And you are such an amazing woman. You have so many gifts and so much wisdom. Run with this. Yes, run.
Love it.
I love it. Thank you. God bless you guys.
Thanks for calling in tonight. You as well.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, honey.
Okay, thank you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. 920 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
And I'm calling from Rubicon.
Hi, what did you say your name was, honey? Hi.
Linda.
Linda. And you're calling from where? What state?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. All right, Linda from Wisconsin. You have a question, honey?
No, but yes, I do. But I wanted to talk about that lady who just was talking about the scammers. They get people coming and going, and you should have one for the Social Security scammers. That's like a really big one, and, they get you, you can give your whole identity away, and seniors, especially if they have some kind of mental problem, like maybe or something, they easily or effortlessly give that away, thinking that you're some nursing home or something that needs their number, So that's a really good one. No, mine is about a relationship problem that I'm having, and I believe that there's some manipulation going on, and I just want to know if I need to get a lawyer.
Oh, what an interesting question.
It's very important.
Yeah. The answer is to explore the possibility. Talk to some lawyers.
I already have, yeah.
Yeah. And what did you discover?
That I really don't have too many legs to stand on, and I should because I've been married for 45 years. And the manipulation has been ongoing for the last 5, and I probably should have gotten out of the relationship sooner, but I don't know. I had other difficulties with that, so and I didn't feel right about doing it at the time.
So the angel of determination is the one that's helping you with this.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get a better sense of what's going on, but the angel of determination is helping you to find the strength, the inner strength and determination to protect and care for yourself.
Okay.
And I would like to think that the law will support you. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what the lawyers have said. But the main thing is that you take care of yourself first. And to protect yourself.
Okay.
So trust your deep inner knowing to know how to take care of yourself. And sometimes, I don't know what the situation is. Sometimes we need to just, is this the kind of situation where you need to go into hiding to get away? Okay,
no.
Good.
No,
good.
It's not that. No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Okay. So, but it is important to protect your safety, to protect your financial security, to protect your interests in life.
Yeah. I work very hard for where I am right now, and there's just been a lot of monitoring and everything else lately, and it just is causing me great concern at the moment.
Then there's probably good reason, and it could be that you need to take some big actions. It could be you need to take some big, scary actions to protect yourself.
Okay.
That's why she's referencing going and hiding. I'm sure at times you might feel like that too. So it's also a reference to how you feel. And maybe you've been hiding out for 5 or 10 years, not realizing all this is going on either. Does that make sense?
Well, it's just that I've gone away a lot, and when I come back, things are always a little different. And, yeah.
Right, but not in your favor. I also get, by the way, whoever it's not the first attorney, but the second attorney you've met with, that would be the person to go with.
The second one?
As far as legal matters. Whoever the second one is, test the strongest for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah,
yep.
You're welcome, honey.
And Jimmy, thank you again for the healing for the eyes. Oh, but where can we get the lubric? I looked online and I couldn't find it.
I would go to eBay or Amazon.
I went to Amazon and they didn't have that. They had
email me. Email me info@jimmymackhealing.com. I will find it for you and send a link. I don't sell product, but I'll certainly help you about doing that. It's something that you could research. I like the Lubrinic. I have that here. I also like any of the MSM products. It's a sulfur form. There's also eye drops for that too. And there's all kinds of things out there. There's eye drops for floaters. There's eye drops for pink eye. A lot of different things. And, this is our public service announcement, of course, and I don't sell product, but I certainly tell folks to look into some of these different ones and test what works for you, of course. So.
Okay. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome, honey. We're glad you called in. Thanks for listening to the show.
Thank you very much, Kimberly.
Gosh.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Protect yourself.
Yeah.
I will.
Definitely watch your back in that deal. Gosh. Yeah. It just has an ominous feel to it. I don't ever want folks to, especially our clients or friends or callers, to be on 20 or 48 hours. So, yeah, definitely look after your own well-being there. 585 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Lisa from Miami, Florida.
How are you, Lisa?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I saw Kimberly was going to be on your show tonight. I got her email telling us about it, and I follow Kimberly from time to time. And
great.
Is the second time that I've been able to listen to both of you together on your show, and I really enjoy your show. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So
did you have a question for her live?
Yes. And I don't know how to word it. I'm going through a lot of stuff right now that's out of my control, and I've never been in this situation before. And it revolves around money. We're probably going to get evicted because we don't have enough money to pay the rent this month. And I moved to Florida because I felt that God and the archangels wanted me here because the situation presented itself that I should be here. And so I've been here just short of 2 years. And it just seems like I'm meeting more people in order to, tell them about God and the archangels and about what I experienced with a lot of healing on my farm in upstate New York. And it just seems that, I lately, especially last few months, I've been trying to find work and everything because I haven't been able to start my healing business. And I've just been struggling one way or another, and I guess I just wanted to find out what you guys, could tell me.
Oh, I feel you in my heart, Lisa.
Yeah, so, we've talked before. I've, been in your Zooms before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the angel of humility is helping you to use this experience to come into an even deeper connection with spirit within yourself. So humility and depth are the two angels that are working with you right now.
Okay.
And often humility involves exploring possibilities that are outside anything we would have ever have considered for ourselves. So it can be slow starting a healing business. And you said that you've been looking for work, trying to find work. So I would encourage you to expand the kind of work that you're looking for, to consider what might bring you joy. That could be a temporary measure to just help you get through. So what can bring you joy? What would you enjoy? What can you do outside of the realm of what you normally think of? Like what are your best skills, Lisa?
Well, my healing skills are totally different than what I've had for work in the past decades. So I've done a lot of administrative type jobs, you know. I don't want to go into it all now, you know, and take up your time, but you know, I've had a lot of experience doing a lot of different things. And I'm older. I'm a senior. I'm 66, and they're not supposed to, but they ask what year you graduate from high school, and that kind of gives away your age. You know?
So if you're interviewing with somebody who's asking that question and wants to shake you off because they think you're too old, they're not the right person. So I can sense that there is an amazing opportunity waiting for you that will be a very pleasant surprise when you find it. And so open your perceptions and your sense of possibility, and allow synchronicity to draw you into this situation where you will be appreciated, your wisdom, your life experience will be valued, and you will enjoy working there. You will enjoy the people, what they're doing, what you're doing. There's a good position for you, and you are on your way into finding it.
Okay. I know it's no coincidence that I saw the email to listen tonight. I knew that I was, you know, supposed to hear you guys, and your show's been a blessing. Yeah, your show's been a real blessing.
Glad you called in, honey. And for what it's worth, New York tests weak for you, and Florida tests strong for you. So, you know, even if New York tests weak and Florida tests very strong for you energetically. So for whatever reason, you're supposed to be in that area.
Yeah,
so,
that's the thing.
Somehow, some way.
Because I before I moved here, I got certified, because of what I experienced on my farm with rainbow energy healing, and it deals with the higher chakras. And so I know that God led me down here, you know, because like Kimberly mentioned with one of the other callers about listening to when, you know, the angels talk to us and stuff like that. I've been doing that more and more. My intuition, or, you know, the archangels are whispering in my ear, or I get that knowing, and I follow that more and more. And I know that it's, you know, developed a lot more since I've been down here.
Well, Lisa, I'm seeing a newspaper, so I would encourage you to start looking at your local newspapers and look for companies that you would enjoy working for. They may not have a want ad in, but look for companies in your area. You know, as you're driving around, who would you enjoy working for? What kind of culture do they have in the business that you would enjoy? And just go in and say, you know, I've been watching your company. I love what you're doing here. I love the feeling that you have among your, you know, in your shops or in your whatever. And I'm just wondering, I'm really good at admin. Do you need some help?
Okay.
So I have a sense that through observation and word of mouth, you're going to just end up in an amazing place.
Okay. Great.
What city are you in now in Florida, honey? What city are you in?
Miami. I'm in Midtown, Miami. Yeah. Midtown.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, and they were showing me, it's so odd, they were showing me further up, like Hallandale, Hollywood up in there, Dave and Buster's, the Outdoor World place. You need to probably think bigger, not boutique. Bigger place.
My situation is I'm living with my 35-year-old son because I had to move somewhere and I didn't have anywhere else to go. So this is where I am.
Well,
how fabulous! What a great opportunity! What a great opportunity!
And, to rekindle.
Right, and as you go forward, you're going to find just the right thing.
Great. I really needed that. I was running low on hope, so I really needed that, and I appreciate both of you so much. God bless you.
We're glad you called in. Thank you
Angels
as well,
are with
honey.
you, Lisa.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Kimberly, whenever I get down like that, all I remember always and reassure everybody is, gosh, if you have some clothes and food in the refrigerator and a roof over your head and electric, and you're listening to the show and you got Wi-Fi and you got running water, you're better off than half the world, right? So
yes.
That's the humility level I reach. I'm like, okay, well, I can build on this.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So that's the way I look at it. I'm telling you, that's how basic you got to go.
So I want to, before we jump into our next caller, as I was preparing for today, I pulled two angels. The first one was sacrifice, and the second one was passion. And when we think of sacrifice, we usually think of what we're losing, but I want to reframe sacrifice because I think every single one of our callers today, and probably most of our listeners, can really use this. So sacrifice now becomes, I'm going to sacrifice my negative thinking. I'm going to sacrifice my beliefs that this isn't going to work. I sacrifice how I sabotage myself. I sacrifice my small visions. I sacrifice feeling like everything is going wrong and I'm depressed. That's what we're sacrificing. And we're opening up to the passion of the truth that's in our hearts, that we are amazing beings of light. And just the right thing, no matter what the situation is, just the right thing is waiting for us if we can just get beyond how we usually think, how we block ourselves, and open up to divine intervention and divine visioning. So there is so much help available for us when we can just get out of our own way, sacrifice the blocks that we put up that prevent us from moving forward.
I love that. That's a great way of just turning the tables on it all. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. And sacrifice or give up that negative thinking and all these different issues. I love it. So
right.
Very,
beautiful.
very, very apropos. Yeah, it is beautiful. I love it. 972 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hi. It's Rena. Hi, Kimberly.
Rena, hello, my dear.
Hi. I have a question and a situation. Jeffrey Epstein has brought up some physical things in my body due to some past life and childhood issues, and I have been calling on Raphael for help, and I'm not moving through it. And I'm wondering if there's something that you can help me with to help me move through this. I'm real nauseous and, like I said, kind of dizzy, and so I know it's affecting me.
So, Rena, the thing to know about this is this goes beyond you. Can you feel that? You are healing for more than just you.
Yes, I knew that, but it's really affecting me physically.
I feel that. So you are healing. You are transforming for many, many people. Not only women who've been sexually abused, but men as well. Boys, children. You are helping to transform and transmute and transcend this global energy. And the angels thank you for your willingness to do this, even though it is uncomfortable. So Archangel Raphael is indeed with you. The angel of transcendence is with you, helping to move beyond that. The angels of trust and faith are with you, helping you through this. It just takes some courage and some determination on your part, and I know you have that. So, Jimmy, do we have a few minutes for a meditation on this? Because I know she's not the only one.
Of course.
Okay. So let's close our eyes and put our hands over our hearts and breathe into our hearts. Nice, gentle breaths into our hearts to feel the love that is there. So the angels tell me with all healing, we must go to love. So no matter how much pain or no matter how much suffering or fear or frustration or whatever feelings that we have here, no matter the feeling of dizzy and nauseousness, if we go to love in our hearts, it will help to lift us to a different place where the healing can occur. So the difficulty with physical symptoms like nausea and dizziness is it keeps you in your lower energy fields. And to heal this, we have to lift up into the higher energy fields. Like I know Raphael's trying to help you with, Rena. Usually you're pretty good at this. So we're just going to give you a little boost. So as you breathe into your heart, find the love that is there. So put Jeffrey Epstein, put your past aside, and just focus on the love. Can you feel love in your heart, Rena? Who do you love? Oh, good. Let's focus on that love. And from that love, we're going to get into the divine elevator and go up. We're going to use that love, those vibrations of love, to carry us up into higher consciousness, to carry us out of the density, out of the effects of suffering, and up into higher consciousness with love, with joy. And see if you can tap into gratitude and appreciation that you have the ability to do this massive service of healing for thousands of people. Can you feel gratitude for that?
I do.
Yeah. So breathe into that gratitude. Breathe into the love and the joy that's there. And in this, we have the prayer to help not only you, but to help the hundreds, the millions of people who have experienced sexual abuse, particularly as children, to help them come to a place of divine love, of safety, of trust and faith within themselves, to transcend their past. And as I am calling this forth for you, Rena, I am calling this forth for the millions around the world who are feeling this trauma and who have this opportunity for healing now. And we command from the highest levels of the divine, we command from the Creator level that this suffering of children be lifted immediately, that this past of pain and suffering and child abuse, child sexual abuse, be pulled from global consciousness so that it is no longer an issue, that it be discontinued, that it be sent into the light. And we command that it be replaced with respect, with care, with love, with the power of healing. And it is so, and it is done. And we see it done. So let's now imagine in your life, Rena, your lifetime as a child, your past lifetimes of sexual abuse, my lifetime of sexual abuse as a child and as a teenager. We call for the lifetimes of sexual abuse for all of us to now be lifted, to be transcended, where we no longer need to carry this pain, this suffering. This is no longer a part of our identity. We see it pulled, removed, cleared. And our identity is restored as the loving, precious beings that we are, the innocent ones that we are, the precious, joyful ones that we are, laughing and dancing and playing in the light. As I see this done for Rena, for me, and for all of our callers who suffered sexual abuse as children and as adults, and for everyone on this planet, we see it done for you. It is done now. It is done, and so it is. And with that, we bring this knowing of completion back down the elevator from the highest realms, from the seventh realm of co-creation, back down into our bodies to relieve any nausea or suffering or dizziness, to allow all of us to be firmly grounded into the earth, into our bodies, into our power. We are no longer victims. We are fully present and empowered in the joy and the love of who we are. And so it is. It is done. How is that feeling, Rena?
It feels wonderful. I feel better already, and I know that with the gratitude, when I got into the gratitude, it just lifted up. So much, much better. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad. I know you've been feeling this all day long, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you with it earlier today.
That's okay. I just knew I needed to call in.
Yeah, yeah.
We're glad you did. Gosh, and we're glad you did, so that it brought it up for everybody else too, because that's just a consciousness issue worldwide right now, not just statewide or USA wide. You know, it's been going on for eons.
Well, it's a big issue, and I feel it globally, and I'm, you know, so thank you so much, Kimberly.
Well, you're welcome. We're so glad she was able to give you and so many other folks some relief. Yeah, thanks for calling in, honey.
Okay.
Thank you, Rena.
Night.
I love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye for now, honey. So glad that was brought up, and thank you so much for that. That was beautiful, and folks
I was
need
waiting
to
for the,
not only
for
take
the
that
one
in
to
tonight.
do the, I was waiting for the one to do
Yeah.
the meditation on, and that was the one.
That is amazingly, it's so timely, and also when folks listen to the replay, y'all just need to know it's going to work for you on the replay even when you hear this. So keep that in mind. And
Powerfully,
I'm sure folks
Archangel
can relate to
Metatron
that. Powerful.
Archangel Metatron gave me the dispensation to hold these healings outside of time and space. So whenever you listen, the same power is there that we are feeling right now.
Love it.
In this now. So it's in the eternal now. It's in your now when you listen.
Love that. So well said. 727, if there's time, Tiffany wrote. Hi. You're probably going to be our last caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from? 727?
Hi. Sarah in St. Pete. How are you?
Hey, it's good. How are you? What's your name, honey?
Sarah?
Tara, you said?
Yeah.
You're calling from St. Pete. What's your question, honey?
I just wanted to see what angels are working for me right now, if she sees any.
On what aspect, Sarah? What part of your life?
Family.
Family. Okay. Does this include a mate?
Ish. Mate adjacent.
What does that mean? What's a mate adjacent?
Sometimes we're on, sometimes we're off. So right now it's on, so I guess.
So enjoy hot sex.
Thanks.
Really, that's what the angels are saying. Enjoy the hot sex. and just give yourself that gift. And on the other side, it's time for some action. So what is that action that you know you need to take? In relationships that are on again and off again, I know how frustrating that can be. So sometimes we just have to work through whatever it is that makes us on and off again. And other times we really know in our hearts what we need to do. Do you actually know, Sarah?
We're still working through it.
Wonderful.
I just need to see on the other side, that's all. Which I have been starting to see, which is it's a new thing. So.
Yeah. Sometimes it can take a while to work through and get to the other side, but when you do, it is so worthwhile. That patience and that perseverance, if you have deep love for each other, that patience and perseverance to work through the issues are well worth it.
Okay, cool.
Does that help?
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
We're glad you called in, honey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
You bet. Thanks for listening tonight. Gosh. Wow, flew by, didn't it? You and I, it's always like 10 minutes together, right?
Oh, it's hard to believe it's been an hour.
It flies by. Thank you so much for being on the show, honey. You always bring it, and I love the meditation, and I love the energy that you bring, and the angelic touch just makes all the difference in the world. So thank you for being you and helping out so many folks and contributing, and it's just wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. My pleasure. I love doing this with you.
I love it. Yeah, we're all about contributing and helping all the folks we can. Tell them the best way to get a hold of you, honey, the website and all that.
The best way to get a hold of me is at KimberlyMarooney.com. However, I have some really cool gifts and stuff for you at AngelHealingFirstAid.com. So go to both of them, AngelHealingFirstAid.com, all spelled out, and KimberlyMarooney.com.
Love that. A new book coming out. Something to look forward to.
My new book coming out September 1st. You can pre-order now.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. You hear that, folks? You want to visit that. And we're thrilled you joined us tonight, and so many folks on the call. Join us here each week. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Jimmy Mack Healing Show. And I want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Bye for now.